Hey, Building with Papa. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell. Okay, this video is about installing wallpaper. It's a different type of wallpaper. It's a peel and stick. I found it very easy to work with. I hope you enjoy this video. We've installed the valance. The wall here behind the crib, we're going to use this new type of wallpaper. Wallpaper's coming back in. People are using it as an accent wall. So I'm going to show you how to install it here. First thing I did is I measured the whole wall. We need 5 and a piece. I read the instructions because I've never installed this type of wallpaper and it seems pretty easy. But I'm doing what I know to do wallpaper. I first put a plumb line on the wall. Okay, and then my paper will overlap in the corner and kick out. What that does is this way, when I put the wallpaper in, I'll put a straight edge there and I'll cut it right down that edge. So if the wall is doing a little bit of this, the paper will follow into it and you'll never see it. Okay, and same thing at the ceiling. I'm doing the same thing. I let it overlap and then we'll cut it down to the top of the baseboard. I'm going to finish doing my plumb line. Okay. Now, it's like a peel and stick. They even say that you can take it back off if you have a problem and you want to realign it. And we're going to start with the first piece. It has a backing on it. This backing, we're just going to remove about 10-12 inches. And we're going to fold it down. All right. So I want to come into my line. First piece is a bit tricky because I'm going to be onto both walls and part of the ceiling. So I want to get it onto my line, try to keep it plumb. They say this is very forgiving. I hope so. Start in the middle, work your way out. Up. Same thing here. Middle, over to the wall. Up. You don't worry so much about this corner too much till we can get some more on. Okay. All right, reach behind it. Pull more down gently because they say you can move this wallpaper and it sure looks like you can. So I reach around and grab the middle. That seems to be working really good.
Okay, come down the middle, work your way out. Get all air bubbles out. Continue down, pull about 12 inches down. This wallpaper is very forgiving. Pull the back of this down further. Well, maybe not all the way yet. Okay, bringing it to my line. It's coming out really good. But for someone who wouldn't know how to do or has never done wallpaper, this is by far an easy fix. Keep rubbing down the middle and working your way out to the sides, so that you can get any bubbles out that may be there. Okay. Let's get the straight edge up here. Well, I may not have said it, but they mark each sheet 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you can pretty much paint by number. Use a real sharp blade. Don't mess around with this. You want to make one nice clean cut. Now your corner's not going to be cut as well yet, so you're going to have to get in there and freehand it a little bit. The paper moves a lot though. Sticker off now. Okay. There we go. Okay. Just work your way down. Got the first piece up. Make sure you use your squeegee and get all the air bubbles out. Work your center and out. Come back down through the center, work your way out. Okay, getting ready to go and peel this back 10-12 inches and start the next one, because now you have to line everything up to the pattern. Okay. But I do have to say, I like this. It's an easy way to do wallpaper. It is very forgiving. You know, I made the plumb line because that's how I know to do wallpaper. But they didn't show you that in, or say that in the instructions. So I think you could go and just do it flat to the wall and to the ceiling and you would be fine. But this is where you need to take your time and get this pattern lined up. Now vinyl stretches, so don't pull too hard. Peel it back, get your pattern lined up. Try not to stretch. Okay. Get a squeegee in the middle so it can stick some for you. Get your hand behind and pull that down from the middle. So it's pulling nice and even. Work your way down. The stuff is really good. The pattern stays in line, but your seam disappears. Okay, see that? The pattern lines up nicely. Okay, got to work your air bubbles out. Okay, but then your seam disappears. Pattern pops, seam disappears. You want to make sure you get all the bubbles out. Sometimes you can't see them with the squeegee, but you can hear them when you rub your hand over it. So if you hear a crinkle, run back over it. Hear that? You know, regular wallpaper, I've never used this before. I started to install it as though it was regular wallpaper, and I think I made it a little harder on myself, where this is really designed to just get up in the corner and work your way down the wall. That's okay if your wall and ceiling are somewhat plumb and somewhat level, to where you won't have an issue. I had these to extend to flow down so that I could just, doing it this way, you can work it to a ceiling that's not level and a wall that's not plumb and still make everything work out because you plumbed your first piece. It's just the way I like to do things. And I have to tell you, I'm liking this stuff. I think it's coming out good.
Building with Papa. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell. I hope you enjoyed this video.